What is a glucose disposing agent, other known as a GDA? How does it work? Should I take it? And what are the benefits? This is the triple GOD. Let's get into it. Now, to understand what a glucose disposing agent is and how it works, you should know and understand the basics of how insulin works in the body first. Let's say you eat a bowl of rice. Carbohydrates from that rice is going to convert into glucose, which goes directly into your bloodstream. This is going to cause your blood glucose levels to rise. Make sense? Now, when your blood glucose levels rise, this tells the pancreas, hey, we need insulin up in here. Now, the insulin produced by the pancreas is going to tell your body cells to open up and use all this glucose as an energy source. And I'm not going to get into the insulin and glucagon relationship. I'll save that for another video because that's a little more in depth. But moving forward, let's say you go to Cane's and you slam a Cania combo. It's got like 3,000 calories in it. Now, you have too much glucose in your bloodstream, and this is also known in the bodybuilding community as spilling over. And this insulin spike encourages storage of glucose as glycogen in the liver, the skeletal muscle, and fat cells. Now, because of this amazing feature that insulin provides, there's now less insulin in the bloodstream, and your blood glucose levels will even out, and you will no longer be hyperglycemic. So the next day, when leg day comes around, you can completely obliterate them, and you can use the stores of glycogen in your body as an energy source. So now, since you kind of have a background and you understand what insulin does in the body, let's talk about GDAs and what it does. A GDA, in simplest terms, is a non-hormonal supplement that mimics insulin. Remember when you slammed that Cania combo that had like 3,000 calories and you started to spill over because you had too many carbs? Well, GDAs reduce the amount of glucose that enters fat tissue, and it shuttles it into the liver and skeletal muscles instead. And this increases their glycogen levels inside the skeletal muscle and liver. The thing I love the most about GDAs is that it is a nutrient partitioning agent. And what nutrient partitioning agents do is they tell the chemical messengers inside your body where energy needs to go and how the excess calories should be utilized. So this results in supporting gut health, it reduces appetites and cravings, aids in digestion, and enhances nutrient absorption. Overall, GDAs can help with recomposition by reducing fat storage and more effective recovery. So when should you take your GDAs? Number one, you should plan them around your high carbohydrate meals. So this goes for your pre-workout or your post-workout meals. So if you're on a bulk and you want all the benefits of the nutrient absorption into your muscles for enhanced energy, that's great. You can take it pre-workout, or you can use it post-workout with a high carb meal, and it'll aid in muscle recovery and repair. Honestly, it's up to you. The choice is yours. Number two, if you're doing carb cycling, you can plan them around your high carb days. It'll work perfectly. Number three, if you're on contest prep, you can plan them on your refeed days for that meal. And of course, I saved the best for last. You can plan them on your cheat days. So for that cheat meal, you can plan it around that cheat meal so you get the most out of that cheat meal. If you're gonna cheat, you better cheat right. And when you take them, you should take them about 20 to 40 minutes before that high carb meal for optimal effectiveness. Lastly, what type of brand GDA should you use? The number one brand on the market is GDA Plus by Axe and Sledge. And honestly, I never knew anything about GDAs or what it was until I started watching YouTube videos of IFBB pros talk about GDA. And the only brand that they ever used was Axe and Sledge. That's like the reoccurring thing that I noticed. And if you're gonna be the best at what you do, like an IFBB pro, you're going to use and feed your body only the best product. And at the end of the day, it always comes down to the purity of their products and how well they work. They're also the only website I've been on when it comes to their supplements where whatever supplement that they have, they go super in depth on the nutrition value, the structure of what they use, the compounds that they use. They tell you how to utilize it. They tell you everything that goes into it. GDA Plus by Axe and Sledge, that's the go-to. Hey, thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please like, follow, and as always, stay hard, train hard, go help somebody.